Question number 36. Here we go with level 5. Okay. So given the particular flow chart of the particular chapter called elements, compounds and mixtures, from that we have this particular flow chart and they're asking us to find out what is X, what is Y and what is A, C and E. Okay. So we know matter is classified based upon chemical compositions into two categories. What are those two? Pure substances and mixtures. So X should be definitely a pure substance. Where is that X? X. Okay. Pure substance, okay. Non-metals, not okay. Homogeneous mixtures, not okay. Pure substance, okay. Fine. So we know X is a pure substance. Clear. So Y will be a mixture. Okay. So where is mixtures? Y mixtures, okay. Here it is matching. And option D, yeah, mixtures. Why not B and C? I'm checking in the sense because B and C doesn't match with X option. No? That's the reason not looking into it. I neglected that because it doesn't contain X as pure substance. Clear, children? It's called as elimination process. Okay. And coming with A, okay, here pure substance into element and compound, fine. Here, mixtures into A and heterogeneous. What is the other one? A stands for, in the particular mixtures, composition, the classification, including homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Clear. So, A stands for homogeneous. Very good. Here, the answer is, okay, no, it is not a noble gas. It is not a noble gas. So, I am also crossing this option, not D anymore. Leftover one is A. We will check with C and D also. What is C? Elements are classified. The types of elements are four, namely metals, non-metals. Metals are given. So, C is non-metals. C is non-metals. Okay, very good. And E. After metals, non-metals, metals, what is E? Last one is noble gases. Very good. Very good. So, option here, correct one is option A, which is X is pure substance in the particular diagram. Y is mixtures. A is homogeneous mixtures. C is non-metals and E is noble gas. Okay. Clear. Moving to next question. Question number 37. Identify the elements present in the given compounds. Okay. What is CCl4? Okay. CCl4 stands for carbon. Okay. C stands for carbon. And Cl means chlorine. How many chlorines are there? 4. 4 in chemistry is called as tetra. Okay. Mono, di, tri, tetra. Okay. Tetra. So, tetra, what is that? Chlorine. Chlorine, no? In the formula, we write molecule chloride. Carbon tetrachloride. CCl4. The name CCl4 in the sense, the name CCl4 is carbon tetrachloride. Okay, clear? NH3. It's not NH5, it's NH3. Okay, correction here. We'll do it here itself. Correction. It is NH3, children. Okay. Huh. So, NH3 is ammonia. NH3 is, shall I write here? Yeah, I'll write it here. NH3 is called as ammonia, which is a gas. Ammonia. Okay. Coming next is SO2. What is SO2? SO2 is, okay, I'll write it here only. SO2 is sulfur dioxide. Okay. They're asking us to find out the elements, the number of elements in the particular formula. So, here let's coming with CCl4. We have carbon, element, 1 carbon, okay, and 4 chlorines. So, how many elements we have here? 2. What are those 2? Carbon and chlorine. Very good. Carbon and chlorine. Do we have the option carbon and chlorine? Yes, carbon and chlorine. Option B we have. Okay, what about chromium? No, chromium is Cr. Okay, cobalt and copper and cobalt doesn't, because copper is Cu and cobalt is Co. And here chlorine, Cl and cobalt. We don't have any cobalt, no, so we're neglecting that options. Okay, completely we can say clearly option is B, but we have check that answers. Okay, right or wrong. Ammonia, NH3, no, we have ammonia, nitrogen and hydrogen. 2 elements are there. Okay, nitrogen, hydrogen. Very good, clear. And coming with third option, sulfur dioxide, sulfur element and oxygen element. 2 elements are there, sulfur and oxygen. So, clear, the option is B, which is sulfur dioxide, ammonia and CCl4 containing these particular elements in the following molecular formula. Okay. Okay, moving to next question. This is the last question in your level 5, the mains model worksheets, and the question here we goes with the question number 38. That is, identify the metal chloride from the following. Okay, identify the metal chloride from the following. Okay, so from the given options, we'll write one by one what is that given option so that we can identify the answer. Okay, children. So coming with option A, HCl. HCl stands for hydrochloric acid. Very good. Hydrochloric acid. Fine. What about option B, S2Cl2? S2Cl2 stands for S2, disulfur, because two sulfurs, no? Disulfur, dichloride. Disulfur, dichloride. Okay? And NaCl. NaCl stands for NaCl, which means sodium chloride. Very good. What about ALS? ALS is something interesting. Did you see the word ALS? Okay, here it should be capital S, not small s. Okay. Small correction over here. ALS. AL, aluminium. Capital A, small n, and capital S, ALS. ALS stands for aluminium lauryl sulfate. Aluminium lauryl sulfate. Children, here it is having a special indication, ammonium lauryl sulfate, which means that particular aluminium, it is acting as an foaming agent. In the sense, we can use it as for shampoos, body washes, and cleansers. Okay, all these things. Okay, fine. So the question, coming back to the question, identify the metal chloride from the following. They're asking us to find out the metal chloride. Okay, what is that metal chloride? Let's see options one by one. Hydrogen chloride, like hydrochloric acid. It is HCl. We have hydrogen. We know hydrogen is absolutely a non-metal. Okay, so that I'm reducing this, I'm eliminating this option from the given options. Okay, because why? Hydrogen chloride is, okay, it is having a chlorine, I agree. But H stands with hydrogen, no? The particular H, hydrogen, is not at all a metal, it is a non-metal. So that's the reason we are eliminating the particular option, because it is they're asking that only metal chloride. Okay, so coming with option B is S2Cl2. S2Cl2 is disulfur dichloride. Okay, sulfur is also a non-metal. So we'll exclude that also. Sulfur is also a non-metal. It's not a metal. Okay. Going with NaCl. Yes, absolutely. NaCl, sodium chloride. In that, sodium is a metal. Okay. So sodium is a metal. Keep it aside. Okay, last option, aluminium lauryl sulfate. Aluminium lauryl sulfate, Al. Al is also a non-metal. Okay. Eliminating this also. So what is right option? They ask us to find out metal chloride, a metal bonding with a chlorine atom. Together, metal chloride. Okay. In that case, we have to choose the answer NaCl, none other than NaCl, because HCl we have non-metal over here. Disulfur dichloride, S2 we have sulfur as a non-metal. Here, aluminium sulfate, aluminium lauryl sulfate, as aluminium is also non-metal. So the correct straightforward answer here is, a metal chloride here is metal chloride, NaCl. Okay, children. Okay, here ends the particular topic, and with the chapter elements, compounds and mixtures, and all of these are mains model worksheet bits, right from level 1 to level 5. So I hope out of these 38 questions, you are almost done with your 20 bits. The other 18 may be somewhat tricky and somewhat, option wise, you have to check it one by one. So it's okay, children, no problem. Just read the concept clearly and watch the previous videos for clear clarification and further details, and so that you can understand clearly the concept of elements, compounds and mixtures in detail. So we all discussed about characteristics, properties, etc. So many examples and exceptions as well. Okay. So if you are aware of all the concepts, the clear one, in your brain, you can happily solve all the questions. Okay. Okay. In this particular 38 questions, maybe 2 or 3 or up to 5, maybe, somewhat tricky with the questions and tricky with the options, but it's fine. If you are habituated to solve the questions before watching the video, after watching the concepts and all, we will be very happy to hear the result from you. Okay, because we are very much trying to put your confidence in front and to solve all the questions. Okay, so before watching the video, if you are solving all the questions very well, appreciate it to all the students. And if you are interested to solve additionally the advanced bits, go solve now in your books, and I will discuss advanced level bits in the next video. Okay, thank you so much.